Hey friends, so after having the full summary of this topic, now it's time to start the exercise. Okay, miscellaneous exercise, of course. Okay, so let's start this. And the good news is what the first part of this exercise is totally based on the MCQ. And I'm pretty sure that you can solve these type of questions, that is MCQ, very quickly, because we have seen these type of questions during our NDA preparation. Okay, so I will not waste again the time of this class to solve these type of questions again. Okay, so we will directly jump to the second part of this miscellaneous exercise. So it's a descriptive type of questions. Okay, but I request all of you, you solve these all 20 questions and send me your solutions. Okay, and let's verify, or if you have any doubts, you can discuss with me anytime. Okay, chalo. Now let's see the second part. Okay, so the first question is, find the vector equation of the plane. Okay, let me copy this and paste it. We will not waste time to write this question. Okay, find the vector equation of the plane. Let me zoom it. Perfect. Find the vector equation of the plane which is at a distance of 5 units from the origin. Okay, 5 units from the origin. I hope, see, while reading the question, you just try to recall the summary of this exercise, summary of this topic. Okay, where we have seen so many formulas. So I have given you the 10 important formulas in the last video, which are very important. Okay, and each and every question belongs to only these 10 formulas. That's it. Okay, so and which is the normal to the vector this. So what they have given information is, the first 5 is what, it's a p. Okay, this is my p and this is my n bar. Okay, and they are asking me the vector equation of the plane which is at a distance of p. So how you will get the vector equation? So our step number 1 is what, always write what is the given information. So here p is equals to 5 and n bar is equals to 2i plus j plus 2k. Okay, and what they have asked is the vector equation of the plane, and you know that it's a r bar dot n cap is equals to p. Okay, now step 3 is what, substitute the values. Okay, so let's r bar is dot, how you will get the n cap, you have the n bar, so let write down the n bar. So 2i plus j plus 2k, so it's a n bar, but how you will convert into n cap? So just divide by its magnitude, so it becomes 4 plus 1 plus 4, this is equals to how much is p, this is 5. Okay, so it's a r bar, let's simplify this, it is equals to 2i plus j plus 2k, it is equals to 5, and here you have in the denominator which is nothing but root of 9, that becomes 3. Okay, let's take this 3 on this side, so it is equals to 15 you will get. Okay, so what is the final answer is r bar dot 2i plus j plus 2k, this is equals to 15. That's it, this is what we get the answer. This is what the answer is. This is the equation of the plane which is at a distance of 5 units from the given vector. Okay, perfect. Now let's see the second question. The second question is, find the perpendicular distance of the origin from the plane. Okay, so let me have the space here. Find the perpendicular distance of the origin from the plane. This is nothing but just the extension of the previous question. Okay, this is what the equation of a plane, and they have not mentioned anything about this plane, means what we have to take it as a standard form. And what is the standard form is, it is ax plus by plus cz plus d, it is equals to 0. Okay, so let's write down what is first step is, what is they have given. So they have given the equation of plane in the form of 6x plus 2y plus 3z minus 7, it is equals to 0. So if I compare this with ax plus by plus cz plus d equals to 0, what I can get is a is equals to 6, b is equals to 2, c is equals to 3, and d is equals to minus 7. And I hope you remember that these are the ABCs are nothing but the direction ratios. Okay, direction ratios of the normal vector to this plane. But they have asked the perpendicular distance of the origin, and you will get this from the normal equation, which is what, the normal equation in the Cartesian form is what? It is the Lx. Okay, let's write down the required formula is, this is Lx plus My plus Nz, it is equals to P. So in this, L, M, N are nothing but the direction cosine. So based on this also we have seen so many questions. So now how you can get the value of L, M, N from the ABC? You know the relation L is equals to what is A plus or minus A upon root of A square plus B square plus C square. A square plus B square plus C square. So which is equals to 6 divided by root of, yes, how much? 6 is 36 plus 2 is 4 plus 3 is 9. So this is equal to 6 upon root of, ये आ गया मेरा 40 plus 40 plus 9 is 49. Okay, so it becomes 6 by 7. Perfect. So what will be M then? M is nothing but directly 2 by 7 I can write now. And of what is the N? N is nothing but it's a 3 by 7. Okay, now let's substitute this in this equation. Lx plus My plus N is equals to P. So what you will get? This is equals to, so step number 3 is now, it is L. How much L is? It is a 6 by 7. 6 by 7, it is into X plus, you will get the My, that is nothing but 2 by 7. 2 by 7, it is a Y, and Nz, which is plus 3 by 7 Z, it is equals to P. Okay, so what we have here is, it's a minus 7. So let's take that to the right hand side. So if I take that into the right hand side, I will get the 7. Okay, so it is again divided by 7. Now your question is, sir, how, why we divide the 7 here? भाई देखो यहाँ पे, to get the equation into this Lx plus My plus Nz form में, what we have to do? We have to divide by its magnitude na. So only dividing on the left hand side is not sufficient, we have to divide on the right hand side also. Okay, so divide the whole equation by 7, then only you will get that. Okay, that's why we can do like this, we can do this division. So this is equals to what you can get, 7 by 7 is nothing but 1. So what is your final answer is? So step number 4 is what our final answer is. Okay, so I can write this as a 6 by 7 X plus 2 by 7 Y plus 3 by 7 Z, this is equals to 1, and the 1 is nothing but the perpendicular distance of the plane from the origin. Okay, and this is what my answer is. This is the only thing they have asked now. Okay, what is the perpendicular distance of the origin from the plane? Okay, so from where you will get this from this equation, Lx plus My plus Nz. Please understand why we have divided on this side by 7 again. Okay, very good. Okay, in detailed questions I have solved already in the exercises. Okay, this is what just a revision of the whole topic. Now let's see the next question. Okay, so the next question is, find the coordinate of the foot of perpendicular. कोई बात नहीं, चलो हम लोग निकालेंगे. See, first 3-4 questions are just the extension of what we have is the normal form. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Find the coordinate of a foot of perpendicular drawn from the origin. क्या चाहिए आपको? कोऑर्डिनेट चाहिए किसके? foot of perpendicular के. From the origin चाहिए. Okay, to the plane. This is what they have given us. Again the plane का कुछ बोला नहीं है उनको, so we have to take it in the standard form. And what are the coordinate of a plane? Coordinate of foot of perpendicular. This is nothing but LP, MP, and NP. This is what we get. Okay, so let's write down the steps. So step number 1 is what? It's a given information. Write down the given information, which is the plane equation. So 2x plus 3y plus 6z is equals to 49. Compare this with ax plus by plus cz plus cz plus d, it is equals to 0. So what you will get? A is equals to 2, b is equals to 3, and c is equals to 6. Okay, perfect. Now we have to convert this into the Lx plus My plus Nz. Lx plus My plus Nz, it is equals to P. Why? Because we want to find out the values of LP, MP, and NP. So from this you will get L and you will get P. Okay, now how to convert the first equation into the Lx plus My plus Nz form? Okay, it is very simple. Just to do the vector, that is this 2, and it's a magnitude. So let's take the magnitude a square plus b square plus c square, which is nothing but root of, what is a square is 4 plus 9 plus 36, it is again root of 49, which is again 7. Okay, let's divide the first equation by 7 on the both sides. So what you will get, so 2 by 7 x plus 3 by 7 y plus 6 by 7, 6 by 7 z, it is equals to 49 by 7. Okay, so if you get the value of this is what, now this becomes L, this becomes N, and this becomes N, then this becomes the P. Yes or no? Of course, ये सब अपने LMN की values है. These are all LMN and this is nothing but 7. So 7 becomes P. Okay. Now let's find out the foot of perpendicular, which is nothing but LP, comma MP, comma NP, which is equivalent to L is how much? It's a 2 by 7 into 7 P. Okay. MP is what? It's a 3 by 7 into 7, and NP is what? It's a 6 by 7 into 7. So 7 7 7 7 7 7 cancel, which is nothing but 2 comma 3 comma 6 is what we get the coordinate of the foot of perpendicular. And what is the answer? Bhai yahi to hai apna answer. This is the only answer is perfect. That's great, boss. Great. Okay, very good. Now let's see the next question. Very important next one. We have solved the questions based on this again. Okay, you get, if you get this fourth question ना, ये fourth question आपको 3-4 concept clear कर देगा. Okay, let's see. Again, this is the extension of the normal form of the vector. Okay, okay, let me zoom it. Okay boss, zoom हो गया तुम. चलो, reduce the equation. किस में reduce करना है आपको बोला है उन्होंने. Okay, reduce this equation to the normal form. What is the normal form? This is r bar dot n cap, it is equals to p, and hence find the length of perpendicular from the origin. मतलब p की वैल्यू बोल रहा है, and the direction cosines. Okay, direction cosines मतलब क्या है? Which is lx plus my plus nz, it is equals to p. Okay, so you will get the values of lmn there. कोई बात नहीं भाई, चलो नॉर्मल वेक्टर में करो उसको. सो आवर फर्स्ट स्टेप इज व्हाट? राइट डाउन द गिवन इंफॉर्मेशन. द गिवन इज व्हाट? इट्स अ आर बार. स्टेप नंबर 1, आर बार डॉट 6i plus 8j plus 24k, it's equals to 13. Yes or no? Now let's take this step number 2. So step number 2 is what? We have to get the equation in the normal form, which is nothing but r bar dot n cap, it is equals to p. Now what is step 3? Step 3 is, see, we have the n cap, sorry, we have the n bar, we have to find out the n cap. So n cap is equals to what? It's a n bar divided by its n. So let's have that n bar. So it's a 6i plus 8j plus 24k. Okay, so it's not 2k, it's a 24k. Let's say whole divide by mod of n. So mod of n is what? It's a 36. 6 का square is 36 plus 8 square is 64 and plus 24 square is nothing but 576. Okay, so this is equals to 6i plus 8j plus 24k whole divided by what you have is root of, ये देखो भाई, ये तो हो गया 100 plus 576 becomes 676, and magically the 676 is nothing but the root of 26. Okay, so it's a 6i plus 8j plus 24k. Now the question is how we get divided by 26 here, because I want to convert into n cap. So step number 4 is what? Let's say divide the first equation by 26, then only I will get that is n cap. Okay, so it becomes r bar dot, okay, let me have this. So 6 upon 26 I plus 8 upon 26 j plus 24 upon 26 k, it is equals to 13 divided by 26, which is nothing but 1 by 2. So what is this 1 by 2 is? If I compare this with this equation, what is this? This becomes my n cap and this becomes my p. So okay, so पहले पार्ट का आंसर का आ गया भाई, पहले पार्ट का आंसर आ गया, कितना आ गया? So p is equals to how much? P is nothing but 1 by 2. Okay, now see, these are what the direction ratio. 6 is direction ratio, that is a divided by root of a square plus b square plus c square. Yes or no? So this is what we get here is, so means what? what is this 6 by 27, 8 by 27 and 24 by 27? These are nothing but my direction cosines. Perfect, very good. It's a L, it's M and it's a N. Okay, so now directly write, comparing that equation with this equation, the step number 5 says, okay, step number 5 gives us the answer. So step number 5 is what? It is the L is equals to 6 by 26, M is nothing but 8 by 26 and N is nothing but it's a 24 by 26. Okay, so it's a कितना गया भाई, ये 3 by 13 आ गया, ये कितना गया 4 by 13 आ गया एंड ये आ गया मेरा 12 by 13. That's it. This is what the answer to the second part. Okay, very good boss. It's very simple. Again and again I am telling you, very simple. Only thing is what you have to get is this, which form I should use, how I can make use of the given information, and from that which form I should use. This is the only trick. Once you get that, khatam bhai, everything you will get. Very good. Now let's see the last question of this video and we will stop then and we will continue in the next video. Okay, let me take the question. Yes, ये तो बहुत simple question है. Okay, find the vector equation of the plane passing through the points. So these are the 3 different points they have given. Okay, let me zoom it. Good. So what is first step now? So first step is what? Write down the given information, which is nothing but a in bracket 1 comma minus 2 comma 1. B is, it's a 2 minus 1 minus 3, and C is 0 1 and 5. Okay, so it's a 1 and it's a 5. क्या निकालना है आपको? I want to find out the vector equation which is passing through these 3 non-collinear points. Okay, so कैसा करोगे आप? So what is the second step is what? Get the equation. Okay, get the formula. What is that formula is? We can solve this question in the 2 ways. One is vector form and other is the Cartesian form. I highly recommend to use the Cartesian form. Okay, so because the vector form थोड़ा सा कैसा tedious है, they are bit difficult to remember. Okay, भाई कभी बार आएगा, कभी क्रॉस आएगा, कभी डॉट आएगा, कुछ समझ में नहीं आता. Okay, but if you are perfect, if you are okay with this vector form, no problem. Okay, so क्या है इसका vector form क्या है? So it's r bar dot ab bar cross ac bar is equals to a bar dot ab bar cross ac bar. This is what the formula for the vector passing through the 3 points. Vector form, it's a Cartesian form is what? It's very simple. So it's x minus x1, y minus y1, z minus z1, x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1 and z2 minus z1. Then x3 minus x1, y3 minus y1, z3 minus z1. It is equals to 0. This is what I get the equation of the plane. Okay, and what are the values of x1 y1 z1 x2 y2 z2? ये हो गए अपने values. First coordinate is always x1 y1 z1. Second one is x2 y2 z2. Third one is x3 y3 and z3. Now let's substitute the values in this formula and let's get the answer. Okay, so this is equals to x minus x1 is 1, y minus y1 is minus minus plus 2 and z minus z1 is again 1. x2 minus x1 मतलब ये हो गया मेरा 2 minus 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1. Then minus 1 minus minus plus 2. So minus 1 plus 2 हो गया मेरा 1. Then we have minus 3 minus 1 becomes minus 4. Yes, then x3 minus x1. So it's a 0 minus 1 is minus 1. 1 minus minus plus 2 is 3 and it's a 5 minus 1 becomes 4 and this is equals to 0. Now let's solve this determinant and let's get the answer. Okay, so it's a x minus 1 into what you have is, it's a 4 minus minus plus 12 minus y plus 2 into we have 4 minus 4 and plus z minus 1, this is equals to 3 plus 1, it is equals to 0. Okay, it is a 3 plus 1 equals to 0. So it's a x minus 1 16 minus y plus 2 into 0 plus z minus 1 into 4, it is equals to again 0. Okay, then what you will get is 16x minus 16 minus ये तो अपना 0 हो गया, we have 4z minus minus plus 4, it is equals to 0. So finally what equation you get? It's a 16x minus 4z, ये minus 16 plus 4 आ गया मेरा minus of 12. Okay, so it should be negative only, it's not minus minus plus, it should be minus only. So it's a minus of 20, it is equals to 0. Okay, perfect. So I can write it in a standard form, that is a 16x minus 4z, it is equals to 20. This becomes our Cartesian form. But question में क्या बोला है भाई? Write down the vector form. So vector equation, how you will do now? Vector equation conversion, it's very simple. Simply replace x, y, z by I, j and k. So वही कर रहे हो तो उसको पहला r bar देना पड़ेगा. So is 16i minus 4j is 0. So you will directly write k, it is equals to 20. This is what the vector equation and it is the required answer. Okay, so इसको beautiful एक डब्बे में डाल दो इसको. Is it okay? Very good boss. Okay, so that's it. I hope you have understood this video, these all questions, and you have enjoyed this session. Okay, so we will meet in the next video. Thank you.